getting what you wanted from Marcus Stroman, just day in and day out, taking every start. It seems to me like he's getting back to that good sinker, a lot of ground balls. His last two outings, only one earned run, 6 shutout innings in the Little League game there. Didn't end up in a win, but he's been throwing the ball extremely well.
Yep, he went 5 innings against Texas, 6 innings against Detroit. You see all of those numbers. He got the pitch count up to 89 against Texas, 87 his last time out. Well, there are reinforcements on the way for the New York Yankees. They happen to be in Somerset right now. Not the Somerset Patriots, Somerset Yankees. Who's coming? Who's going? Meredith Morakovitz has more next, right here on Yes.
Firehouse Subs, Hook and Ladder jingle, take 1.
Hook and ladder, when it's hot, it just tastes better. Warm that smoky turkey, that thin slice.
Guys, this is a 30-second ad. You gotta sing faster.
Hook and ladder, when it's hot, it just tastes better. Melty cheese and toast spread, mustard, mayo, purple spread, lettuce, green, and onion. The sandwich is too big for the song. It's too big.
You don't need the same Duracell batteries that help power Williams Racing. Until you do. Duracell is a proud partner of Williams Racing.
Collections and click. Make sure you're searching this collection, and with simple keywords, you can find what you're looking for. Visit loc.gov/vets today.
Welcome back to the Bronx for Yankees baseball on Yes. Series finale between the Yankees and the Colorado Rockies is coming your way in just a few minutes. Hey everyone, I'm Meredith Morakovitz. The Yankees currently have the best record in the American League at 76-54. They are sitting on top of the American League East, and there could be reinforcements on the way. There are a plethora of players currently doing rehab assignments, and we will start with Anthony Rizzo. He played in a game on Friday night as the DH. Aaron Boone said he felt very encouraged by the way he felt. He's going to continue to DH, and then they will discuss eventually about putting him at first base. Meanwhile, Clark Schmidt made a rehab start on Friday. Aaron Boone said that went well. He'll make another one on Wednesday, and then they'll discuss the next course of action thereafter. John Birdie finally got in a rehab game last night. He went 2 for 3 with a home run. Ian Hamilton continues to work himself back, and Cody Petit is expected to pitch today. Also noteworthy, the Yankees made a roster move. They designated Michael Tonkin for assignment. They brought up Phil Bickford. Aaron Boone said it's never an easy conversation to have with the player, but they felt like they needed a little more coverage in that bullpen after the way they had a lean on him yesterday. Plenty more to come here on the Yes Network. When we get back, Michael Kay will be joined by Paul O'Neill. First pitch coming your way after the break.
Firehouse Subs, Hook and Ladder jingle, take 1.
Hook and ladder, when it's hot, it just tastes better.
Guys, you're almost out of time.
Cheese and toasty bread, mustard, mayo.
Faster.
Lettuce. The sandwich is too big for the song. It's too big.
At Typical Insurance, you're just another senior.
That is the 3rd health insurance commercial with seniors at a farmer's market.
Right? Don't get me wrong, I love a fresh heirloom, but it's like those companies think we're all the same.
That's why I chose Humana. Before I signed up, I spoke to someone who actually listened to what I needed. She told me about benefits that were right for me, like vision and dental, all in my budget. I finally feel in control. What are you doing?
Taking control.
Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
I'm Patriotic Kenny.
And hi, I'm Amanda on TikTok.
My scooter broke down. I went into a depression.
How do you feel about that?
Pretty sad.
And I posted it to show that Kenny's not always happy. Within 24 hours, people had donated over $5,000.
Oh, you're kidding.
We set up the Patriotic Kenny Foundation to give mobility scooters to veterans.
It has changed my life. tremendously.
None of this would have happened without TikTok.
It's the birthday girl. Let's invite Jacques.
Let's not invite Jacques.
Whoa! Sure, struggles on conference calls, but he's such a dedicated employee.
You're right. Hey, Jacques.
Come join us.
Some strong winds.
Yankees Baseball on Yes is brought to you in part by FanDuel. New FanDuel customers can get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed when you place your first $5 bet. By Hyundai. With a brand new Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. And by the New York Lottery. Get out there and play. A beautiful day, some puffy clouds above Yankee Stadium like cotton balls pinned on a blue ceiling. We're ready to roll. Yankees have taken the field. Let's take a look at the Rockies starting now, brought to you by TikTok. It's Blackman, Tovar, and Doyle, top of the order. Middle of the order, McMahon, Rogers, and Tolia. And then Jake Cave, he had a day yesterday with 4 hits, first 4-hit game of his career. He'll be in right. Nolan Jones in left, and Drew Romo will catch, and he's going to bat ninth. Who are they facing? They're going to face Marcus Stroman of the New York Yankees. Stroman 8-6 with a 3.82 ERA. You see the particulars. Let's check out the Nissan Pitchers Scouting Report.
Well, back-to-back, coming off 2 good back-to-back starts, only giving up 1 earned run in these outings. 6 shutout innings last Sunday in the Little League game. Didn't get a win, but pitched extremely well. Keep it in the park. This is a crazy split. He's giving up over 2 home runs per 9 at home and only .43 on the road. So you got to get that sinker rolling here today. And steady stroll. I mean, his numbers are pretty much the same as his career since he's been here in New York, so it's pretty much what you expected to see from Marcus Stroman.
Check out the Yankee defense behind it, presented by Defender, Verdugo, Judge, and Soto left to right in the outfield. Infield, Chisholm, Volpe, Torres, and LeMahieu. That's third to first. Trevino behind the plate. Stanton, the DH, and Stroman's on the mound. Charlie Blackmon's ready. Marcus Stroman's ready. Now let's do it here in the Bronx. First pitch is the strike, and we're underway. Nick Marley, the home plate umpire. Marvin Hudson, the crew chief at first. Wendelstedt at second, and John Tumpain is over at third. 1-1.
Well, this is your veteran, Michael. 14 years you've been seeing Charlie Blackmon put on the Colorado uniform. He has a lot of numbers on his resume. 4-time All-Star, won a batting title in 2017, Silver Slugger. I mean, he's got a lot of good things offensively on his resume. And
he is a fan favorite in Colorado. All likely he probably gets his number retired there when he's done. Let's check out what Nick Marley, the home plate umpire, is all about. He's pitcher-friendly, more outside strikes on righties and more high strikes on lefties. And Nick's in his 8th big league season. The 1-2. A lot of people around baseball were surprised that Blackmon, free agent at the end of the year, he's, toward the end of his career, got a $14 million deal. A 1-year, $14 million deal.
Yeah, he's been having, just year after year, good numbers. And, he wasn't doing bad this year. It's just all of a sudden August came along, and, he's been right around 200, which has really drug his numbers down for the year.
Foul ball, still 2-2. Game time weather presented by Bigelow, the official hot tea of the Yankees. It's 85, but Paul, it feels like 91. Humidity 41%. The wind is blowing from left field to right field.
I like the 0, Michael. I like the 0 chance of rain.
You like the 91?
Yeah, well, that's a little toasty. It's not bad to play in. It's just when you got your suit and tie on out there.
3-2 on Blackmon. Rockies are 48-82. The Yankees 76-54. Grounded foul. And the payoff. Foul ball again. Now you look at this and, let's say they get Blackman out. You have no idea if they will or they won't. It's kind of a success. He's seen 10 pitches already. You're going to take those 10 pitches out of the 6th inning maybe.
Yeah, and, on the other side, Glaber's been really good at seeing a lot of pitches. As you see, Marcus Stroman walked Charlie Blackman.
All right, Paul, time to work. Time for the keys to the game, brought to you by your local Kia dealers.
Well, you're hanging on. The Orioles won yesterday, so they cut the lead in the American League East to a half a game. And Jam and Jazz, a couple hits yesterday, first since coming off the IL, made a great play at third base defensively also late in the game. And get it done. Well, I've been through this. Don't want to hear the noise of losing 2 out of 3 to the Rockies at home. Rockies have the worst road record in the National League at 19-49.
And in series, 21 road series for the Rockies, they've won 2, they've lost 18, and they split 1. One and one on Ezekiel Tovar. Tovar has 37 doubles. Only Alec Bohm of the Phillies has more.
You talk about Blackman, where he is in his career. 5 stolen bases on the year. So chances are, if you're Marcus Stroman, you're trying to get that ground ball. Get this double play.
Tovar is one of those unsung shortstops, but around baseball, they know how good he is. 3rd big league season, 19 defensive run saves since 2023. Only Volpe and Swanson are better, and they've signed him long term. 2-2. Grounded shortly, diving stop by Chisholm. Up to his feet, fires, and the ball gets away from LeMahieu. Moving to 3rd is Blackman, and it's 1st and 3rd, Rockies, nobody out.
Boy, a tremendous stop, and he got a lot on the throw. It kind of short hopped DJ LeMahieu, and these are plays that Chisholm is going to make even better when he plays more third base. He tried to get that ball a little bit too far. You bounce that ball 10, 15 feet out in front of DJ LeMahieu. You're looking at Michael calls a sparkler. He had him too.
It scored a hit. But an early issue here for Stroman. 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Doyle takes a strike. So a walk in an infield single. Runners on 1st and 3rd, nobody out. This could be 2. There's 1. And the throw gets him for the double play. Somehow LeMahieu kept his foot on the bag as Blackman scores to give the Rockies a 1-0 lead.
Well, you take a double play for a run in the 1st inning, but obviously this is going to be checked and looked at to see if DJ LeMahieu was able to stay on the base. I don't know.
Well, looks like they are going to have a quick challenge, so that would lead you to believe that he's probably not on the base.
I mean, he definitely came off. It's just when the ball entered his glove, was he still on the base?
Colorado is challenged. And now call it first base.
I think he was safe anyway. It looked like he hit the front of the base before the ball got there.
Well, this challenge replay brought to you by Citizens Made Ready. I think you're right, Paul, even if his foot is on the bag.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the base. Yeah, he's clearly safe there. So this is going to be overturned, and Marcus is going to have to try to get another ground ball double play.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is safe. Colorado will retain their challenge.
All right, so the call is overturned. That gives Doyle an RBI. Takes an out off the board. So it's a fielder's choice, 6-4, the force at second, and it's 1-0 Rockies with Doyle at first base, and he has 25 stolen bases, so that presents a bit of a problem as well.
Yeah, Doyle really has had a good year. You know, hitting over 270 now, 21 home runs, 25 stolen bases. And a big surprise offensively for them this year.
One 1-0 on McMahon. This will be the 20th pitch of the inning for Marcus Stroman. 11 of them to Blackman, leading off the game. Two 2-0. LeMahieu holds Doyle. Chopped to third and booted there by Chisholm. He recovers, throws to first, not in time. That's going to be an E5 as the Rockies have runners on first and second with one out.
Well, Chisholm getting a couple of hard shots here early, and you know, I've always said it's very hard in the day to pick up the game. You know, he got caught in between, kind of backing up on that ball, and then he did short hop him. Just ran out of time.
Tell you what, Chisholm was out here early today. I'd say about 10:15 in the morning, taking ground balls.
Yeah, trying to learn crash course position at third base. And, you know, we've talked about it. He has made some sparkling plays out there. Made a great play yesterday. Done a great job for them at third base. Just had a couple tough plays here in the first inning.
Brendan Rodgers fouls one off, 0-1. Doyle at second, McMahon's at first. The old inside move, chasing Doyle back to second.
I'd say that never works, Michael, but it worked on me one time. Remember
Did
Todd Jones?
Yeah.
The Detroit Tigers.
Big bushy mustache?
Yeah. Boy, I put my head down and was just digging. Thought I really got this base stolen. I heard the fans screaming. I'm like, a little too late.
Yankee or Red?
Yankees.
Zimmer let you have it when you got back to the dugout?
He just shook his head. Reminded me about that concrete guy in Cincinnati.
1-2.
Had a good jump, though, Michael. That matters.
You would have had it standing up, right?
Easily.
Swing and a tip into the glove of Trevino, and down goes Rodgers for out number 2.
Another big out for Stroman, just trying to basically do some damage control here. Two-seamer, but he threw it up in the strike zone. Got a little foul tip into the glove. It's amazing how that, you know, the foul ball, it changes plane just enough, usually for the catcher to not be able to get leather on it, but that one went right in the pocket.
There's Michael Toglia. Fouled away.
Well, you get big outs in games, Michael, and in my mind, this is a big out for Marcus Stroman to get out of this first inning, only giving up a run, because he's thrown a ton of pitches. This 27th coming up. And, you know, everything's pretty much been on the ground, so sinker must be sinking.
0-2. Toglia 17 home runs since June 6th. And that's the 5th most in the National League. He's got 21 on the season. First and second, 2 outs. In on the hands, fouled away. And the pitch outside. So we're going to be looking at a 30-pitch first inning, and his defense has not done him any favors. 2-2.
Yeah, but Marcus Stroman, I mean, pitch counts are not, in this situation, can't rush things. I mean, he's got to set guys up to get that big out because, you know, you don't want to let this game get out of hand early.
Looped into center field, coming on as Judge. He's there to make the play. 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 error, 2 men left.
This summer.
I love it when people say that something's impossible. I see that as a challenge.
Hook and ladder, when it's hot it just tastes better. Warm that smoky turkey, that thin slice.
Guys, this is a 30-second ad. You gotta sing faster.
Hook and ladder, when it's hot it just tastes better. Melty cheese and toast spread, mustard, mayo, purple spread, lettuce, green, and onion. The sandwich is too big for the song. It's too big.
The Wildcats from Bethel, Connecticut. And here's today's Yankees on. Batting first, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Batting second, the right fielder, Juan Soto. Batting third, playing center field, Aaron Judge. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Batting sixth, playing shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Batting seventh, playing catcher, Jose Trevino. Batting eighth, left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Batting ninth, playing second, DJ LeMahieu. Starting pitcher today is Marcus Stroman. Go Yankees!
Good job, guys. They give us today's starting lineup brought to you by TikTok. Love it. Good job by all of them. Congratulations. That is the Bethel Wildcats 8 and under travel team. Qualified the Connecticut State Tournament and advanced to the playoffs in the Greater Hudson Valley Baseball League.
You know, I just asked Charlie, I said, you play against them? Why aren't you doing the line? He said, oh, they're 8 AU. I'm 9. Right? We don't mess around with them.
Paul's referring to Charlie. My son is watching the game today. Austin Gomber, this is his 25th start. 2-0 on Gleyber Torres. Now 2-1. All right, check out the Nissan Pitcher Scatter Report.
Well, here we go again. Another left-hander, 5th time in the last 7 starts. And the numbers say that the Yankees aren't good against lefties, so it's not going to change until those numbers change. And Marcus and me, both starters at the bottom 5 of fastball velocity, averaging Gomber is 90.5, Stroman 89.9. So neither guy, Michael, is a speed baller.
Oh,
all right.
You can throw that speed ball by you. Make you look like a fool, boy.
And get ready, Michael. You could have some calls today. Gomber has the highest home run per 9 in the National League. Yankees are tied with the Orioles for the league leading 198, tied with the Orioles.
Well, Gleyber thought this was a ball. It looks like he was right, but Nick Marley said no, that's a strike. So the count 3-2. And our computerized system says that Gleyber's right.
That was pretty bad right there.
Well, that's a ball, so no harm, no foul. Let's check out the defense for the Rockies, presented by Defender. Jones, Doyle, and Cave left, right in the outfield. Infield, McMahon, Tovar, Rogers, and Tolia. Drew Romo behind the plate. Charlie Blackman, the DH. Gomber's on the mound. Here's Juan Soto. You know, you mentioned the Yankees have struggled against lefties. People notice, Paul, so the Yankees start a 3-game set in D.C. against the Nationals. tomorrow night, all 3 games by the Nationals' left-handed starters.
Yeah, a lot of teams, in the old days would, kind of flip-flop the rotation to, certain teams to throw lefties or righties. The Nationals' rotation is 4 lefties and a righty. So, it just so happens, but it seems like they're really piling up against the Yankees lately.
One. Line drive down the right field line, foul.
Well, he got around the baseball a little bit, hit it hard, but was not able to keep it fair.
2-2 on Soto. On deck is Judge. High fly ball, right center. Doyle is there to make the play. And that'll bring up Judge. Judge had his 11-game hitting streak snapped yesterday. Last 32 games hitting .411. Crowd chanting MVP. Fouled away. It's not even September. Look at those numbers. It's like a video game.
Yeah, he has put on a show here, especially recently. But, if you go back, it's just not the last couple weeks. It's been the last 100 games.
When you try to wrap your head around the numbers, if he had just an average April. He had a bad April. 0-2 on Judge. He's looking to have his third 50 or more home run season. Rookie year, he had 52. Then he had the magical season with 62. Now he's at 49 right now.
I like his chances, Michael, for the 50.
You do?
This year.
All right. But you didn't see him today. He needs you to see him.
That's a good point. But you know what? He could still have a big day. You know what? Whether you see him or not, you can usually see where they end up, and that's out in the seats.
So Gomber's allowed 25 home runs. That's tied for the third most. High fly ball. Deep left center. Doyle back. See ya. Boarding flight 50. 50 home runs. Aaron Judge has done it again. Amazing.
Michael, that's 50. I'm going to give him the silent treatment because you know what? I'm really out of words. I don't know what else to say other than to listen to you say, see it. I told you to get warmed up. We're going to be some home runs today.
.50 home runs as Stanton rips one into center. Doyle right there.
I tell you, not only Judge's home run, as you look at this, he kind of got out in front and reached for it, but boy, you know what? He stays back on it so well that if he gets these arms extended wherever he hits the ball, yep, see ya. You know, as good as that at bat was, Stanton has had some really good bats recently. That ball was just rifled to center field. Another line drive for Stanton as well.
Fifth player in Major League history with at least 3 seasons of 50 or more home runs. The others, Ruth, McGuire, Sosa, and A-Rod. Judge had 52 in 17, 62 in 22, and 50 here in 24 with plenty more games to go.
Again, everything there, he actually had to kind of reach for this because it was a little off speed, but you know, when he extends and hits the barrel of the bat, the ball jumps. That's my favorite view, Michael, because just look at the fan reaction. I mean, they're just waiting for it to happen, and here we go again.
I love it. And you also see his teammates, too, react like kids. Ground ball and diving stop by Tolia, and he fires Zagomber, and they will get the out. But the story of this inning, that man, number 99, goes for number 50. 50 home runs for Aaron Judge. Can you believe it? You better. We're seeing it.
At the Ram Make This the Summer event, you can take a vacation from payments on the most awarded light and heavy-duty trucks. The most luxurious Ram 1500 ever. And the #1 brand in new vehicle quality. Hurry into your local Ram dealer and make the most of your summer with great deals plus no payments for 90 days.
Right now during the Ram Make This the Summer event, get $3,000 cash allowance plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the purchase of most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology for summer adventures.
When we started Blue Buffalo, we made a promise to our boy Blue that we would create the best pet food we possibly could, made with the finest natural ingredients and none of the things you find in many other pet foods. We call it the True Blue Promise, and it's our commitment to feed your pet just like we would feed Blue. It's what makes Blue Buffalo unlike other pet food companies, which have many different brands with different standards. We have one standard, the one inspired by our boy Blue for the well-being of your dog or cat. Because like you, we love them like family too.
Well, it never ceases to amaze you what this man continues to do. That's his 18th home run in the first inning, and that ties the major league record set by A-Rod in 2001 with the Texas Rangers. 50 home runs for Aaron Judge. It's not even September 1st.
Well, you can go into the pace now, Michael. He's on pace to hit 62 again. That'd be a pretty good year, huh?
So 3 seasons of 50 or more home runs. The record for the Yankees is set by Babe Ruth, and he also holds the major league record. He's tied with McGuire and Sosa. They had 4 such seasons, and now Judge is tied with A-Rod with 3. That one is ripped to right field by Cave, and Soto is there. Let's check out FanDuel's live same-game parlay. New FanDuel customers can get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed when you place your first $5 bet. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today. Think he realizes how great he is?
You know, sometimes I think, I wonder that myself, because, you know, he's so used to doing things that, you know, are far beyond what everybody else feels that they can do, that, yeah, he just, but he doesn't walk around, you know, portraying that I'm better than everybody. You know, that's the cool thing about it.
Guys, it's so funny. We know over the years that Aaron Judge does not like talking about himself or necessarily his accomplishments. He was in the clubhouse the other day, and people were asking him questions, and he said, I'm not locked in yet. I didn't get on base all times, so I still have room to improve here. So if this isn't locked in, I want to know what that is, right?
There was always a thought that, you know, you're never supposed to say I'm hot, because if you're hot, then it's going to end and you're going to go cold. You just got to tell yourself, this is the way I hit. And this is the way Aaron Judge hits. You know, jokingly, I got on your pace thing about 62, and that would almost like intimidate most people. Like, I can't do that. Well, he's already done it.
Yep.
So, you know, in his mind, he knows he can do that.
And again, I think it's important to amplify. He was hurt in spring training. He didn't get nearly enough at bats in spring training. He came out of the gate really struggling, looking lost at the plate in April. If he just had an average April, we'd be looking at him maybe making a run at Bonds at 73.
Yeah, if you take all the things that are on his plate right now, it can be overwhelming because, you know, first of all, you have the big contract and everybody expects more. And then, you know, now you've got the captain on your chest. And so you've got that responsibility. And he just takes it all in stride and just throws up 50 in the middle of August here.
You know, one of the great things about being around the Yankees now, for me, it's 38 years, 33 as a broadcaster. You get to be around a lot of great players. And some players carry themselves like, hey, I'm great. I mean, they had that swagger to them. They, you know, it's just, I'm better than everybody. And that's not him.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to, like, make him out to be, you know, this saint or anything like that. But in terms of a baseball player who's a great baseball player, he does not carry himself in that way.
Well, I mean, break it down to the home run trot.
Right.
No antics. I mean, he drops his bat and he runs the bases because he's probably going to hit another one.
Quick throw to first, diving back is Jones. Well, there's no posing. I mean, there was one time this year where he took forever to go around the base against Tampa Bay.
Yeah, and that was
because they were doing it, right.
You know, when your father used to tell you, you know, act like you've been there before. Well, Aaron Judge's been there before, huh?
Many times. One and two on Drew Romo. Crowd still buzzing from that home run. Runner goes. Swung on a miss. Throw to second. Not in time. So Romo strikes out. And Jones steals second base.
You know, Joe Girardi was saying, you know, that you're almost taught as a catcher now to throw the ball up the line to try to beat the runner to get a tag. But when you slide to the outside part of the base, and you see that's not really a swipe tag. He came straight down with it. Ball up high.
Pitch to Blackman. Outside, 1-0. Hit sharply right to Torres, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Played an inning and a half with 2-1 Yanks. And it is time for baseball. New York Yankees baseball. Drill deep to left field. There it goes. See ya. His 40th home run. Man, did he hit that ball. Looped into center field. Judge, he dives, and he makes the play.
Say it makes it look so easy.
What if the promise of better work wasn't just something we dreamed about, but something we found?
This might be the one.
Or better yet,
No way.
something that found us.
I got the interview.
Popeyes has the best of both wings. Our juicy chicken is marinated to perfection with 2 distinct twists on all 6 flavors. Whether you prefer our spicy bone-in wings or our classic tender white meat boneless wings, we've got the best of both.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. So make it your best summer ever with Ford. Get your ideal combination of power and capability And experience hands-free highway driving technology with Ford Blue Cruise, available on select vehicles. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now. Returning lessees can now lease a Ford F-150 for just $299 a month for 24 months, only at your local Ford stores.
It's time for Pinstripe Pride, brought to you by Toyota, the official hybrid vehicles of the Yankees. Today's picture was submitted by Kristen. Her and her mother are keeping up the family tradition of being Yankee fans. Why not? Good job, Kristen. Use the hashtag Toyota Pinstripe Pride, mention yes in pictures you post to social media to reflect your love for the Bronx Bombers. We might spotlight you in a future game. Anthony Volpe leads off the bottom of the second, and he takes the strike. It'll be Volpe, Trevino, and Verdugo. Left field. Jones puts it away. Volpe hit it hard, but right at Jones, one down. Stream every out-of-market game live or on demand. Plus, U.S. subscribers now have 24/7 access to MLB Network. Visit MLB.tv for details. And the pitch to Trevino is a strike. Fly ball right field. Cave puts it away to retire Trevino, 2 down.
Let's see what the attitude's like today with Alex Verdugo. I mean, remember the big home run he hit yesterday to stop the 0 for 21 slide, and then he had a hard line drive to left that was caught. So a couple good at-bats yesterday. See if it can turn into a good streak for him.
And a strike from Gombert. Up shallow center. Coming on is Doyle, and it's going to fall for a base hit. So the game giveth and taketh away. That time it giveth.
Yeah, bloop and a blast. A bloop today, the blast yesterday. Maybe the tables are turning for Verdugo right off the end of the bat. Kind of fools Doyle out there in center field, not able to get there. Sometimes as an outfielder, you see a full swing, and you don't really hear the sound that it's off the end of the bat, and you kind of get fooled.
So here's DJ LeMahieu. He calls time before a pitch was thrown.
Kind of looking at DJ LeMahieu, any spots that, you know, because he got drilled right in the face over there at first base a couple days ago.
Talked to him today in the clubhouse and asked him how he was feeling. He said he was good. He went through the whole concussion protocol after that happened, and he said maybe the tooth is a little loose, but aside from that, he's okay.
Well, who's counting if you lose one, right? Wow.
They're all in there.
There's a base hit to right field for LeMahieu.
Every time you see DJ LeMahieu take a good swing, you just hope, wow, is this it? And that's the old DJ LeMahieu. Back foot, let the ball travel, and just line it to right field. And that's a high pitch, which is a good sign that he's got a level swing to stay on top of it.
There's a play where he got hit in the face. He's getting a throw, and then somebody's hitting a ball and hit him right in the face. Line drive, it's a base hit for Torres. Verdugo rounds third. He's coming home. Here's the throw. Not in time.
I really like the way Glaber has had his at-bats being in the leadoff spot. And a big bat here, ball up in the strike zone, kind of a breaking ball. But Yankees all of a sudden string together 3 hits and played another one. It's just smoked right there. Everything perfect.
Base hit off the bat of Soto. LeMahieu. He's coming home. Here's the throw. Not in time. Torres moves to third. It's an RBI single for Soto. And the Yankees lead 4-1.
Well, Juan Soto's going to have his good at-bats. And, you know, you've had 4 straight singles, consecutive hits for the Yankees. No breathing room here. No, another breaking ball up in the strike zone. Finds a hole on the right side. Guess who gets the hit now, Michael?
Well, this base hit brings up Aaron Judge. Brings out the pitching coach, Darryl Scott, to talk with Gomber. The vagaries of baseball, right? Quick out on Volpe. Quick out of Trevino. You got to pop up off the bat of Verdugo and it finds grass, and then it's 4 hits in a row.
Then you had some quality at bats. You really did. Some balls hit hard. Actually, Volpe's ball was hit hard too, but it was right to Jones in left field. So, you know, good inning for the Yankees. Just solid at bats.
Take a look at what Judge did in the first inning. I wonder what he did, Paul.
Well, if we're going to show a highlight, but you're going to end up in a bad spot for a pitcher, usually out in the bullpen or in the seats, as that one was. It's a pretty big number there, number 50. Huh?
I mean, what could the pitching coach say to Gomber right now?
Yeah.
Be careful with this guy.
Yeah, exactly. Don't throw the same pitch you threw last time. We talk about Gomber not being a hard thrower, and he's really going to have to locate down in the strike zone. In this inning, he's been up with everything. That's why he's getting hit hard.
Starting with a knuckle curve that drops in there for a strike, 0-1. First and third, 2 men out. That one gets away. But Soto is going to really run with some caution there at first, because he knows if he takes off, if a ball gets away, that allows them to walk Judge. Mm-hmm. Now, they can walk Judge right now if they'd like, but still, it's second base open, not first. 2-1.
You know, these are good situations, though. When you're in the Rockies, position, Bud Black probably wants to see how Gomber's going to go about trying to get big outs. I mean, you're on a pace to lose over 100 games again, so obviously you want to try to win to get a winning culture going. But, you know, matchups like this with young pitchers, you want to see how they react to them.
Three and two.
Back to that knuckle curve. Got it to a good spot inside. Aaron Judge just kind of chopped it down on himself. That his shin or foot? Oh, back. Back leg.
Runner will go from first. 3-2. Driven into center field. Doyle is there, and he puts it away for the final out. The Yankees get 2 runs on 4 hits and 2 men left on base. Let's go to the third.
When Just for Men eliminates gray, you get a great before and after. And then the after. That boost you get when you look and feel your best. And try One Day Beard and Brow Color. The fastest, easiest way to cover grays and define lines.
Is it possible to be more capable and more practical? Be able to perform here and here. Make a statement while barely making a sound. And command the road as well as what lies ahead. How we get there matters.
a limited time, lease the 2025 GV70 for $489 per month, exclusively at your tri-state Genesis retailers.
For years, one company has battled to deliver business products the next day with no freight charges. Now, WB Mason, with their famous fleet of trucks and drivers, faces their biggest challenge, rescuing shipping and packaging buyers from expensive freight charges. That's right. Now boxes, stretch film, and packaging tape are delivered the very next day at amazingly low prices. So, who do you call for fast delivery and no expensive freight charges? Who but WB Mason?
Drive into summer with a Honda CR-V and Accord. Your fun-to-drive, weekend getaway vehicles. From Honda, the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. So act now to get an offer you'll love. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
Well, follow Yes Network on TikTok for exclusive behind-the-scenes content, game highlights, and the latest Yankees news. Don't miss out. Join the ultimate sports community today. Up 4-1 Yankees. It'll be 2-3-4 in the Rockies order against Stroman, starting with Tovar. 1-0.
When did the Rockies come about, Michael?
1993.
Very nice. Their 32nd season. Without a blink, you threw that out there, huh?
Well, because I did some work before the game, and it really jumped out at me. So you wonder how this team will ever consistently win. They've been to a World Series, but since 1993, their numbers at home, it's a .302 average, .336 on base, .497 slugging. It's the highest in all those categories in majors.
Right.
Now, when they're away from Colorado, their slash line is the lowest in Major League Baseball since they became a team. So, I mean, how do you build a team?
That's why you always heard the comparisons like Dante Bichette and Helton, you know, guys that were really, really good hitters. Their splits from away from Coors Field were always very, very different. So, you know, and you talk about the playoff. They had that one, like miracle run back in 2017. Down the end of the season, they went 14-1 to win the wild card. Right. Won the playoff. Then they ended up getting to, the World Series and lost. They went to the playoffs in 17 and 18, but then they've had 6 straight losing seasons with franchise high last year of 103, which is in jeopardy again this year.
And also, something that they did, I mean, if you're going to bring people in, you got to bring the right people in. They dropped a truckload of money on Chris Bryant. He doesn't play. He never plays. He's always hurt. I think in 3 years, he's played like 35 games, something like that. That could be off, but, I mean, you can't make mistakes like that if you're the Rockies. As Doyle hits one into the gap for a double.
Yeah, you look at signings like that, and it comes, Rendon and Anaheim, and again, it just you see this breaking ball. This the cutter, it just gets hit hard when it's not located well. And organizations, on paper they sign players, and you just expect them to do certain things, and sometimes it's just a flop.
Here's Ryan McMahon, reached on an E5. 2 errors in the first inning for Jazz Chisholm. 1 throwing and 1 he just booted a ground ball by McMahon. A strike. In 2022, Bryant played 42 games. 2380. This year, 37. Now this guy was, won a World Series at the Cubs, and you could have made the argument that he was on the Hall of Fame track. He's not anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
1-1. 2-1 on McMahon. Ground ball, Volpe. 2 down as Doyle stays at second.
Well, the good news, you've seen a lot of ground balls from Marcus Stroman today, and that's when you know he's doing what he wants with his fastball, and that's a sinking fastball, not overpowering, kind of pitch intentionally to contact, to put the ball in play, keep it on the ground, get a lot of outs via the ground ball.
Fouled away. One and one on Brendan Rodgers. He struck out in the first inning. Two and one. Tipped into the glove of Trevino, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. We're in the third. Outside, 3-2.
Intentionally really trying to stay away from Rodgers in this count. And if he tries to sneak that sinker in for the first time, in 3-2 count.
Here's the payoff. Grounded to Chisholm. And that'll do it. So Stroman works around the double. We'll go to the bottom of the third.
This is you, and this is your first hunch of the season.
It's parlay time.
With FanDuel, a 3-week free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV will give you many more.
Buffalo. It's Broncos time. Psst, I'd take the over.
And you can easily act on whichever one speaks to you.
Eagles, Browns, Broncos, Bills. They all...
And make every moment more.
New customers bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets. Plus, every customer gets a 3-week free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV. Only from FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
I'm gonna miss you.
I won't forget you.
What? Back to school? Back to Kohl's.
Fish and found only in Prevagen. In a clinical study, Prevagen was shown to improve memory in subgroups of individuals who are cognitively normal or mildly impaired. Stay sharp and improve your memory with Prevagen. Prevagen, in stores everywhere without a prescription.
A Chewy order is on the way for Cash, everyone's favorite employee at Bill's Bodega, where Bill uses Chewy to keep Cash hard at work, toys to keep his instincts sharp, food so he won't snack on the inventory, even a new collar to let everyone know who's boss. And with Chewy's low prices, Bill's left with more cash to spend on Cash. For low prices and fast shipping, for life with pets, there's Chewy.
Well, it's time to name that Yankee. Brought to you by Prevagen, the #1 pharmacist recommended memory support brand. Sporting a 4.99 ERA through 922 innings, 619 strikeouts. With the Rockies from 01 through 05, then the Yankees 05 and 06, Pirates and the Astros. This is a 9.
Yeah, I don't even have a guess right now. I'm gonna let it sink in, let it simmer a little bit.
All right.
Oh, my.
And Stanton gets hit.
Well, you can always tell with the reaction of a pitcher that, you know, this ball just got away from him. But whether it gets away or not, as a hitter, not real happy. I think he actually looked over there and said, my bad. This ball just no way for Stanton as close as he is to get out of the way. Right in the back. It's another thing. Yeah, it's another thing in the game that you see now. Pitchers will actually look over and say, "Hey, sorry about that." But in the old days, they act like it's part of the game.
Oh,
it is.
what a play by Tolia. A little bit of a rundown going on. And Stanton gets tagged out, so that's a double play.
Chisholm has hit the ball on the button twice and has nothing but a great play over there, and now a double play. And 2 solid at-bats, and that's right. That's when you start shaking your head off a left. He hits it hard right down the line. Easy double. But no, ends up a double play. A big G right here. Let's not do anything silly. Just stop, get tagged out. You know what? Chances are I'm going to get tagged out anyway.
One and one. I mean, when you consider what Stanton has gone through when he got hit in the face,
yeah,
and they still have the courage to stand there. So you always wonder when he gets hit if he has those flashbacks.
Well, and it's something obviously that he'll never forget. Obviously he does wear the face guard now, which is somewhat protection, but every once in a while as a hitter, when you step in there, you know there's a chance. Especially if lefty on lefty, righty on righty. Where that sidearm, where you just lose the baseball, you can't get out of the way.
And down goes Volpe, and that'll do it here in the third. We play 3 in the Bronx. Yankees 4 and the Rockies 1.
Half of young adults are at risk of hearing damage from loud sounds. So why is this happening? We know not to bake in the sun for hours and to get our eyes checked regularly. We buckle up to save lives. And we know that smoking kills. So do poor diet choices and poor life choices. But why are we so reckless with our hearing? We take hearing for granted. Hearing damage from loud sounds is permanent, but preventable. We take common sense steps for our health every day. Let's make hearing part of it. Wear earplugs. Turn it down. Give your ears a rest. Love your ears. Learn more at hearinghealthfoundation.org. Keep listening.
Why is just a starting line, for the true self blooms only when we find our purpose, what makes us tick, below the surface. Our reason why is united, undivided, seeking understanding. My why is diversity and unity, a safe space in my community. It's a million faces in a mirror, and everyone belongs. Find your why for a better us.
It's time for pitching decisions presented by Sage.
Well, he gave up a run in the first inning, and then he's really settled down, really going to that good sinker slider action. And, you're looking at strikeouts here, but more impressive to me for Marcus Stroman is 5 ground balls out of the 9 balls put in play. So over half of the balls that have been hit on the ground.
Pitch to Tolia as a strike. It'll be Tolia, Cave, and Jones. Now, Meredith, you have something on Michael Tolia.
Well, Michael, he actually grew up a huge Yankees fan because his father grew up in New York, so that's where his love of the Yankees came from. And when he was little, he always wore number 7 for Mickey Mantle. While in the big leagues, you can see he's wearing number 4. His dad's favorite player was Lou Gehrig. Now, yesterday, he hit a home run, and he actually got the ball back and gave it to his dad, Angelo, who is here. He said it meant the world to him. A lot of emotions in that ball handoff. But how cool is that, guys?
Wow.
Well, that's a real family that knows the history of it, because the dad's certainly not old enough to have seen Lou Gehrig, and Michael's not old enough to have seen Mickey Mantle.
Right. But you know what? That's the cool thing about the cell phone. So, I mean, boom, you got an instant picture that'll never go away.
Yep.
You know?
Gets punched out. One away, and here's the home run that he handed to his dad.
Yeah, this was a no-doubter, too. Kind of put the game out of reach.
And his dad had no idea he got that ball back and was planning on giving it to him. So
that's pretty neat.
That's the old tunnel right outside the locker room we walked down through, Michael.
That's right. How much did your dad just love the fact that you played?
You know what? It was amazing. He never left a game. He knew what was going on. I mean, he grew up being a baseball fan, played professional baseball until the war. So, you know what? I always knew where he was sitting somehow, some way. Didn't matter if it was 1, 2, 2 games. He was there in his seat, loving it.
That's awesome. One and two on Cave. You can see that Stroman feels good about his stuff because working quickly. Getting the ball, throwing the ball. Not really meandering around the mound. Two. Grounded foul. We're in the fourth inning. Yankees lead 4-1. If you tuned in late, you missed another home run by Aaron Judge. His 50th of the year and his 18th first inning home run, tying A-Rod for the most in baseball history in one season.
You know, Michael, when I drive into the ballpark, there's, you know, droves of people waiting in line to get in the gates. And it's usually for a giveaway, right? There's so many giveaways, and there's a replica ring giveaway today. So, but I'm starting to think they don't want to miss Judge's first bat either. You know, they got to be here on time.
Boy, that is just a hustle base hit for Cave. Chopped it over the mound. Volpe played it perfectly. Good arm, fired to first, and Cave beat it out.
Cave, as a lefty, gets out of the box pretty quick and does get down the line. Anthony Volpe obviously has to make the play. It takes time on those little choppers. And he just ran out of it. Coming straight in, too.
Looks like the Yankees are going to challenge now.
Maybe he made a better play than we thought, Michael. If there's enough to overturn it, but it does look like the ball entered the glove before Cave's foot hit the base. Pretty close, huh?
Very close. Wow.
Yeah.
And you used to get mad at umpires. You know how hard that job is?
It's not hard anymore. We just throw a replay up there and we get it right.
See the reaction of Volpe and Stroman. They thought he was out. I just don't know.
I think he's out, but it's very close.
The call on the field stands. The runner is safe. New York will lose their challenge.
Yeah, I just think it was too close to overturn it. Kind of a bang-bang tie. Tie goes to the runner, correct?
That's not in the rule book, but that's the old saying.
Yeah. I just think, you know, if you look at the replay close enough, probably got it, but just once the play is called safe on the field, I don't know if there was enough to really just say, hey, you know what, we're going to overturn this.
Want to know on Jones.
You saw the way Trevino caught that ball. That's a way of telling the umpire, hey, you know what, you missed one. You know, kind of hesitating before he threw it back.
3-0. Cave leads off first. He goes. Ball fouled away. So now a full count to Jones. Cave went on 3-1. Will he go on 3-2 and 1 out? Yankees think he might.
Well, obviously trying to keep him close. Stroman with the ground ball sinker. You know, the closer you keep the runner, the better chance you've got to get a good double play.
Runner goes. Soft ground ball, second base. Gleyber Torres takes the out of first. Cave moves to second.
And that's why Bud Black will put Cave in motion, knowing that you're probably going to make contact on the ground, trying to stay out of that double play. And it worked.
Into right field. It's a base hit in front of Soto. Here comes Cave. Here's the throw. Cave is in there. Throw to second. And out trying to stretch is Romo, but an RBI single for Romo. The run counts, and the Yankees now lead by a score 4-2. Good throw to second base. The tag applied to Romo as he's trying to make it for 2.
This season, Major League Baseball is partnering with T-Mobile to take the fan experience to the next level. From seamless stadium entry powered by T-Mobile's 5G network during All-Star Week to testing new balls and strikes technology that makes every call the right call. Plus, with Magenta Status, T-Mobile customers score exclusive fan benefits. Swing into the future with T-Mobile, the exclusive 5G innovation partner of MLB.
On a new 2024 Tiguan.
All right, here we go.
No. What's my next step? Oh.
Dad.
You break it, we take it.
We can take it.
Trade in any phone in any condition at Verizon for the new Google Pixel 9 with Gemini.
Give me a recipe with these ingredients.
Let's do that one.
Only on Verizon.
Lowe's knows Labor Day calls for one final summer celebration. That's why we've got the Labor Day deals you need to end one season and start the next. Get great deals in-store or online today.
It's Toyota's National Sales Event. Swipe into end of summer fun with an exciting new Toyota. Whether you're paddleboarding in a RAV4, mountain biking in a Tacoma, or tubing with your best friends in a Camry, you'll find plenty to post about all summer long.
Lease a new RAV4, the best-selling small SUV in America with all-wheel drive for just $319 a month. And you've got everything you need to take adventure further.
Come in today. Ooh, like...
Toyota, let's go places.
Well, tomorrow night on Yes, the Yankees head to the nation's capital to kick off a 3-game set with the Nationals. Pre-game coverage starts at 6 with first pitch scheduled for 6:45 on Yes and the Yes app. Trevino takes a strike as we start at the bottom of the 4th, bottom third of the Yankee order. 0-2. It's a good way to hydrate. Different. On our Bigelow T weather report, we said it felt about 90, 91. I was actually considering that yesterday, doing the introductions, just dumping a...
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it would have been a good look.
You know what? I got an old water cooler over there. I could have filled up for you. Huh?
Yeah, you're friends with that cooler. 1-2. Chop to third. McMahon gets Trevino.
Well, we talked about McMahon and how good he is defensively. He makes the plays look very easy. Had a tough hop yesterday and actually had an error. But, you know, he makes every single play. Looks like he made it before.
Pitch outside, 1-0. Verdugo dunked a single in the center field in the second inning. That was with 2 outs, and that started 4 straight singles by the Yankees. Add 2 more runs. They're leading 4-2, bottom of the 4th inning here at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. One and 2 on Verdugo. Grounded second. Rogers to Tolia. 2 down. And that brings up DJ LeMahieu. He had one of those 4 hits in a row in the second inning. Lined a single right field. Gomber working quickly and seems much more confident on the mound. Count 0-2.
DJ LeMahieu is still on the top 10 list for the Rockies. 1,011 hits all time.
And he goes down on strikes. 1-2-3 inning. Yankees go down in order, and we'll go to the 5th. 4-2 Bombers.
Is this your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. Yesterday, I was at the Nissan end of summer sales event taking a test drive. Laura says,
"We've got somewhere to be."
And off we went. We're having a blast. And she tells me it's recommended by Consumer Reports.
These Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Rogue.
Get a low $269 per month lease on Rogue, or get up to $2,500 total savings on remaining select 2024 Rogue Platinum trims.
At Bet365, we don't do ordinary. Our incredible same-game parlay gets even better when you add Profit Boost. You can still combine all of your favorite selections to increase your potential winnings, but now we're giving you the option to boost your profit up to an extra 30%. Look out for a Profit Boost on select games and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Current eligible non-GM lessees get this low mileage lease on this 2024 Cadillac XT4 Luxury for around $429 per month. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Welcome back. It's time for today's injury report, brought to you by Montefiore Grandstand, the official hospital of the New York Yankees. The Somerset Patriots look more like the Somerset Yankees this afternoon. A couple of guys are in action. Anthony Rizzo went 0 for 3. He was the DH. Cody Petit pitched 3 2/3, 3 strikeouts for him. And John Birdie playing in his second game. He was 0 for 2. And guys, I told you in the open that Clark Schmidt pitched on Friday night. He went 3 2/3. He's expected to get another rehab start on Wednesday. And then the Yankees will evaluate thereafter.
What do you think of the start time there, Michael? It's not even 3 o'clock. And Anthony Rizzo's 0 for 3. Game over? I mean, what do they start at noon there?
Well, I mean, probably start at 1. Remember, at 1:35.
We're 1:35.
Yeah.
See, these things, I'm into schedules.
I know.
A little messed up.
Now, Meredith, have you done the investigative reporting on who's buying what and the clubhouse spread yet, or is that still unknown?
When they get back, I'll certainly ask them, but I haven't seen any of them yet, so I have not received word exactly what the clubhouse spread was. But now that there's generally a little better food in the clubhouse anyway, I don't know if it's as big as it was back in the day when you played, Paul. I think it was a huge deal when you had a rehab assignment. Right?
Oh, boy, you expected much better than the leftover hot dogs that came from the upper deck, yeah.
Blackman down looking.
Again, he's really, really good with that sinker today, and that is, I think he's getting away from the cut fastball a little bit more, where it seems like he's finding that sinker. And I think that, his career has been based around that sinking fastball. It was a good thing for him to get back to it.
One on Tovar. Line sharply right at Chisholm.
Wow. Chisholm's like, you know what? I'm going to hit a couple hard. I'm taking away one, too. This was an absolute bullet. No time to even move. Right at him.
Doyle fouls it away.
I got a little piece of Nick Marley back there. So Trevino kind of grab him, give him a little extra time here. Oh, yeah. Life of an umpire, Michael.
Tough job, Paul. Very tough job. 2-2. Three and two. And the payoff. And he walked him. I was showing my son some video of Ron Luciano.
Oh, yeah?
They don't make umpires like that anymore.
Oh, no. You know, they were part of the games back then. You know, that they were part of the, you almost wanted a big argument to see these umpires in action with some of the good old managers. Billy Martin, Earl Weaver. We saw Lou Pinelli yesterday out on the field. He had some great moments arguing with the umpires, right?
Luke Weaver's up. You know, we told you, Paul, the 30 pitches you throw in the first and they come bite you at the end. So, you know, you look at his pitch count now, he's at 95 with 2 outs in the 5th. So, you know, at the most, the Yankees are getting 5 innings out of him.
Yeah, and you'd love to see him get this last out, at least get through the 5th. And then, you know, your bullpen's in pretty good shape. And again, after 30-some pitches in the first inning, Marcus Stroman has done a good job at keeping the Rockies pretty much at bay.
That one is drilled to right field. That is going to be in there for a base hit, and it'll go up against the wall. Doyle is rounding third. They're sending him home, and there'll be no throw. It's an RBI double for McMahon, and it is 4-3 Yankees.
He left the pitch up, which he's been so good the last couple innings at keeping the ball down. And McMahon gets a ball up in the strike zone, and we talked about velocity earlier in the game. Marcus Stroman is not going to throw the ball by you. It's all on location. That was a pitch that he could handle. Looks like Aaron Boone's going to give him another shot to get out of this inning.
So now the tying run is in scoring position. Yankees up by 1. Here's Rogers. Dribbled slowly toward third. Chisholm fires to first, and that'll do it. Final out of the 5th. Aaron Judge coming up in the bottom of the inning. Yankees lead by just 1. One more swing from him. Give him a bigger lead. Won't go anywhere. No snacks yet.
This is New York. We love our Yankees, and we never miss a single game on Yes.
He's done it again.
This season, don't miss Aaron Judge and the Yankees on Yes and the Yes app.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. Innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions. Telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other. Leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready? Explore teaching at teach.org.
What would you do for clean water? For over 700 million people around the world, the answer is literally anything. Walk for hours, stop going to school, sacrifice sleep, health, money, and time, all for water that's not even safe to drink. It doesn't have to be this way. This is a problem we can solve together. Join Charity Water in our mission to end the global water crisis. Visit charitywater.org today.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Audi Scoreboard. Yankees leading by 1 now, 4-3. It'll be the top of the order for the Yankees. Torres, Soto, and Judge. Judge with a first inning home run, his 50th of the year. And Torres likes the leadoff position. .447 on base percentage last 9 games. High fly ball. Doyle is there. 1 down. Cooking up something special with Hexclad. So Juan Soto, 1.027 OPS through 130 team games in his first season with the Yankees. That's the 2nd highest in franchise history. A young man by the name of George Herman Ruth in 1920 had a 1.372 OPS in his first Yankee season.
You know, every time you hear 1920, 25, it's always Ruth and Gary.
0-2. Tommy Canely. Canely finished up yesterday's game, now doing a stretching and about to throw.
That's what we do in the booth for the game, Mike. We get loose, right?
Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody?
No, secrets.
That's why you're so ready coming out. Let's do it.
Let's do it. And the pitch. 2-2. So A tight game here on this Sunday, rubber game. It's 4-3 Yankees. They led 4-1 after 2 innings, but Rockies had a run in the 4th and a run in the 5th against Stroman. Each team has 5 hits. 3-2.
It was so important that, Juan Soto, he's so good at taking a walk and also at hitting, obviously. When he gets on base, it makes it much easier for Aaron Judge to get up there and expect something to hit.
Nothing to hit there as he hits the ground and takes a walk.
Yeah, that's not where you want to stay in there.
Now, Judge had his 50th home run in the first inning, so we thought we'd show you all 50 on StatCast 3D by Google. And a beautiful string of spaghetti.
Yes.
From left center field to right field.
That looks like the Macy's fireworks show right there. Look at that. That takes care of most teams, Michael. That's just Aaron Judge.
One and 0. It's funny, the guy behind you always seems to protect the guy in front. But in this case, Soto does sometimes protect Judge by being on base.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the old, belief that you can't walk somebody into the scoring position. We've seen Aaron Judge intentionally walk with the man on first base. Yeah, Bud Black, ex-pitcher, he's been through this.
That was ball 4. That wasn't an intentional walk, but pretty darn close.
Yeah, but again, with Stanton having better at-bats, these are opportunities for him to really shut the door in a game and break it open.
That'll bring up Stanton. We'll take a look at stats with Lowe's. Against the Rockies in his career, 56 games, .335 with 23 home runs. The OPS 1.179, the highest in the majors since 2010 against any team. You think Stan would like to hit in Colorado, right?
Oh, my goodness. Could you imagine some of the home runs Stanton and Judge would put up there? Huh?
Yeah, I think we'd be looking at, like StatCast 3D, 550 feet.
I remember last at bat, Humber hit him right in the back, and a lot of times pitchers will kind of hesitant to come back inside again.
And a strike.
A really good matchup here for Stanton. Humber, we talked about not high velocity. You can really hang out over the plate and really try to cover everything.
One on Stanton. Yankees lead by 1, 4-3. A walk to Soto, a walk to Judge. Criswell is warming for the Rockies. Broken back, Looper into shallow left. Who's going to get it? No one. It dunks in there for a base hit, and the bases are loaded. Yankees advance. One man up, and Nick Marlin, like he took a shot on that broken bat.
Yeah, I think he might have got some shrapnel off that bat. Hopefully it didn't hit him in the throat or something like that, but Stanton kind of evened out for him. Watch the end result of this, and it probably came back and hit him. Oh, boy.
Ooh.
That is a jam shot. The barrel came all the way around and hopefully hit the side of his mask, but couldn't tell if it got under it.
Ooh, wow.
Wow. It even sounds worse when they hear the sound behind it.
How about the kindness, the immediate kindness of Romo to turn around in the middle of a play that's going on? Then he realized, I better see what's going on here.
See Marley's reaction. I mean, he immediately tried to pick up the baseball and figure out what was going on in the game. Obviously, you had a runner in scoring position. You had to make sure that he wasn't on his way home. Watch the end result here. Now here, I got to figure out what's going on in this play. All right, now I can get back to what I just got hit with the barrel of the bat.
I mean, the thing I worry about with that is the short of the bat.
Yeah.
And it obviously looks like the barrel of the bat hit him with a blunt force, but it doesn't look like the shard got him, which is the most number one right away, that you're looking for blood. And Stan has come all the way down from first base. He's hovering over the umpires there, see he's okay, and Jazz Chisholm as well.
Yeah, you feel horrible as a player, but obviously nothing you can do about it. He got jammed and the bat came around, but it looked like it, you know, got him on the side of that face.
If they take Nick out of the game for medical attention, one of the umpires will actually go to the umpire's locker room, which is on the visiting side, and have to change into the home plate umpire's gear.
Yeah, I saw him run out a little bit earlier, but, you know, hopefully this is just precautionary. But the sound was not good.
Well, of more mundane and insignificant matters, Yankees have the bases loaded now. One man out, Chisholm coming to bat. The Rockies have left the field. And Aaron Judge is the last man off the field. He's now walking past the first baseline. He's going to go to the Yankee dugout as well. But first he's going to go toward home plate to see for himself how Morley is.
You know, you see every once in a while when a player lets go of a bat, you know, it kind of helicopters into the stands. You know, you just don't understand the force behind that. Even though, you know, it had left the hand, it's just that, you know, that bat twirling can cause a lot of damage.
You know, you see the concern on the faces of the players, and obviously there's sometimes arguments between players and umpires, but there aren't many people in the world that are on that field that are in that fraternity, and there's a certain feeling that they all feel toward each other. They travel the same way. They're on the road a lot. They're away from their families a lot, so nobody wants to see somebody hurt.
No. Obviously, I mean, hopefully it's a precautionary thing and everything's okay. But, yeah, you're definitely have seen the last of Nick Marley behind the plate today.
He's going to get a nice hand from this crowd. And they have his neck stabilized. Sending good wishes toward Nick Marley. So Nick will be transported to get a further look, more medical care. As we said, they've stabilized the neck. One of the umpires have already left the field, heading toward their locker room to put on the home plate umpire's gear. The rest of the game, there'll be just 3 umpires, not 4. But everyone will have Nick Marley on their mind and hope that everything is as good as can be after something that was really scary, Paul. And Nick receives a nice hand from the crowd. We're going to step away for just a moment.
Hi. Deprioritized. But it's a work call. Oh, a work call? Deprioritized.
T-Mobile home internet relies on cell phone towers, so when their network gets busy,
Not the fridge. Come on.
you can be deprioritized.
It's too bad. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Forget T-Mobile cell phone internet. Get home internet that puts you first. Get Spectrum.
This summer is the perfect time to get away with a great deal on your favorite Hyundai models. All backed by America's best warranty, plus 3 years or 36,000 miles of complimentary maintenance. Add more joy to your journey. Hurry into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. But act fast. The hottest deals of the summer won't last. Get in and get away now. Lease an all-wheel drive Tucson for $229 a month or get 1.99% APR or up to $1,250 bonus cash. Hurry in to the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
New York is the place of get up and go, and Con Edison is supporting the transition to electric vehicles. We're building out the grid to help meet the need for over 1 million chargers as part of New York's 2050 climate goals. With you, we're leading the way to cleaner air and fewer emissions.
Firehouse Subs, hook and ladder jingle, take 1.
Hook and ladder, when it's hot, it just tastes
Guys, you're almost out of time.
Cheese and toasty bread, mustard, mayo.
Faster.
Lettuce. The sandwich is too big for the song. It's too big.
This is the GMC Sierra, powered by the TurboMax engine, with the confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Current eligible GMC lessees can get this low-mileage lease on this 2024 Sierra Elevation for around $389 per month. We are professional-grade GMC.
I'm Patriotic Kenny.
And hi, I'm Amanda on TikTok.
My scooter broke down. I went into a depression.
How do you feel about that?
Pretty sad.
And I posted it to show that Kenny's not always happy. Within 24 hours, people had donated over $5,000. Oh, you're kidding. We'd set up the Patriotic Kenny Foundation to give mobility scooters to veterans.
It has changed my life tremendously.
None of this would have happened without TikTok.
Hurry in to the Acura Summer of Performance event going on now.
Whoa, is this your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. Yesterday, I was at the Nissan end of summer sales event taking a test drive, and Laura says,
We've got somewhere to be.
and off we went. We're having a blast. And she tells me it's recommended by Consumer Reports.
These Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Rogue.
Get a low $269 per month lease on Rogue, or get up to $2,500 total savings on remaining select 2024 Rogue Platinum trims.
While the world fights uncertainty, Crow can help your business embrace volatility. Crow, audit, tax, consulting.
Pizza Hut just changed the combo game with the new My Hut Box. Starting at $6.99, it's the ultimate solo meal. Get a personal pan pizza or melts and your favorite side. Combo like you've never comboed before. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Make this a summer to share in the 3-row Kia Sorento, the tech-forward Sportage, the available all-wheel drive Seltos, or the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus Telluride, each one recommended by Consumer Reports. This summer, visit your local Kia dealer. Get 0.9% APR for up to 48 months on the purchase of select new 2024 Sportage and 2024 Sorrento models.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. So make it your best summer ever with Ford. Get your ideal combination of power and capability. And experience hands-free highway driving technology with Ford Blue Cruise, available on select vehicles. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now. Returning lessees can now lease a Ford F-150 for just $299 a month for 24 months, only at your local Ford stores.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times, but mostly times were just okay. And you know who said that? Susan B. Anthony. Charles Dickens. Susie.
We're not teachers. We're connectivity experts. If millions of communities rely on us for fiber, internet, and mobile, you can too. Optimum, where local is big time.
It's Toyota's National Sales Event. Swipe into end of summer fun with an exciting new Toyota. Whether you're paddleboarding in a RAV4, mountain biking in a Tacoma, or tubing with your best friends in a Camry, you'll find plenty to post about all summer long.
Lease a new RAV4, the best-selling small SUV in America with all-wheel drive for just $319 a month. And you've got everything you need to take adventure further.
Come in today. Ooh, like...
Toyota, let's go places.
Yankees baseball on the ass is brought to you in part by Hyundai. With a brand new Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. By Bet365, whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. And by Buick, visit the local tri-state Buick dealers. Well, we're in a little bit of a delay here because of home plate umpire Nick Marley getting hit by a broken bat of Giancarlo Stanton. So Stanton swings, and the ball's right on the label, and that snaps the bat.
Yeah, and another thing you're going to look at it, Nick Marley, he doesn't have the full helmet that most umpires wear. So, it was able to get over and hit him in the side of the face.
So now it looks like we are close to being ready. And Marvin Hudson, the crew chief, has put on the home plate umpire's gear. So you've got to have shin guards underneath the pants and obviously the chest guard underneath the shirt. So that's why it takes a little bit of a delay to get that done. So he was changing in the umpire's room. Nick Marley is having himself checked out, obviously, so we are hoping. Meredith is trying to find out exactly what is going on right now. Marvin Hudson, he is considered a neutral strike calling umpire. He's a veteran. He's the crew chief, 27 big league season. Calls more outside strikes on righty batters and fewer inside strikes on left-handed batters. Now they're going to let Austin Gomber throw as many pitches as he needs because it was not his fault, obviously, what happened. It wasn't really anybody's fault, but it delayed the game, and they don't want him sitting there getting cold, so they'll allow him to throw as many as he needs.
Yeah, and you remember the situation here with that broken bat single, but Yankees here with one out, with bases loaded, can really do some damage here. Only up a run now. Colorado's fought their way back into this game.
Yeah, this is a big spot right here with the bases loaded, and Yankees put a couple on the board. They get some breathing room for their bullpen. You would think that Stroman's probably done with the high pitch count after 5 innings. So now the Yankee bullpen going to have to get 12 outs.
Yeah, it's going to be into their hands. Stroman, we talked about it, wasted a lot of his bullets in the first inning, pitching, throwing over 30 pitches, but really settled down. Kind of a bad break that he gave up that last run, but another basic Marcus Stroman performance. Keep you in the game, give yourself a chance to win.
All right, so a big spot here for Jazz Chisholm Jr. Soto's at third, Judge is at second, Stanton is at first, and the Yankees lead by 1, 4-3. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. So a delay of about 16 minutes. The Stanton hit was at 3:05. So that was 16 minutes ago.
Jazz Chisholm trying to slow this bat down a little bit. Kind of waved at that first pitch. He's had two really good at-bats coming in this. Got nothing for him.
One and one.
Kind of look like the Juan Soto look there. You're not shaking his head. Yeah, I saw that.
And the pitch. There's a strike. Leaned away from a knuckle curve and dropped over the inside corner, 1-2.
If you look at it, that's really been the only pitch he has. It's kind of a swing and a miss pitch, is that knuckle curve that he can keep in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, got him on that pitch again. So a big strikeout for Gomber as he strikes out Jazz Chisholm Jr., and that'll bring up Anthony Volpe with bases loaded and 2 outs.
Yeah, that's really the only thing sequence-wise that he's going to get a strikeout. He got ahead, and then he threw 2 good knuckle curves to a lefty.
Tommy Canely now is up. Weaver had warmed up at the end of the top of the 5th. There's a ground ball short. Tovar across the diamond, and Gomber works out of trouble. Yankees leave the bases loaded. They're still up by 1.
If you're finally ready to take a trip without the kids, why stay at a hotel with more kids? Get an Airbnb and have the place to yourselves.
Is big time.
Listen, I spotted it from the start. Breaking didn't even have a name yet. Bunch of kids from the South Bronx who didn't just knock on the door, they kicked it down. And today, it's your time. It's all about spotting it early. And if you do, no victory is out of reach.
Is it possible to be more capable and more practical? Be able to perform here and here. Make a statement while barely making a sound. And command the road as well as what lies ahead. How we get there matters. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
Bob Lorenz with their Audi update. Rangers and Guardians, and in the bottom of the second, John Kensey Noel adds to a 1-0 Guardians lead with a solo shot, his 12th of the year. Big Christmas coming through to put the Guardians up 2-0. They lead it 2-1 over Texas. Cleveland currently on top of the American League Central by a couple games, guys.
Thank you, Bob. The 5th inning recap brought by Audi and the 2024 Audi Q5. Visit your local Tri-State Audi dealer today. Gomber went 5. He's still in there technically. 6 hits, 4 runs. He walked 3, struck out 3, threw 75 pitches. Marcus Stroman threw 97 over 5 innings. 5 hits, 3 runs. He walked 3, and he struck out 5. Now, Stroman's day is done on the Montefiore-Einstein scoreboard. Yankees lead by 1 as we go to the 6th, and they turn it over to Tommy Canely, first out of the pen. Michael Tolia at the plate. Swing and a miss at the change, 0-1.
Yeah, Tommy Canely, you look at those numbers, and they're only getting better. He's been on a roll and throwing the ball extremely well since the All-Star break.
One. 2-1, so this turned into a little bit of a nail-biter now in the rubber game of this 3-game set. Last 3 starts for Marcus Stroman, his ERA 2.25. And I think Paul gave this in the scatter report. Marcus Stroman's numbers are pretty much what was advertised as. That's the back of his baseball card. So, when the Yankees signed him, they wanted him to take the ball every 4 days, and you know what? He's done that, and he's given them the numbers that he's always given them.
Yeah, he's had a couple hiccups, but he's also had a couple really good performances, like his last one, 6 shutout innings. But I think today is more of what you like to see in him. A lot of ground balls, a lot of sinkers. I think if he gets away from that cut fastball here in Yankee Stadium in particular, a lot of those home runs he was giving up were mistakes with the cutter. And another great changeup from Tommy Kahnle.
Here's Jake Cave. He's 1 for 2. Lays the changeup in there for a strike, 0-1. Soft ground ball to Chisholm. He fields and gets Cave.
Would be a decision to make here with Kahnle throwing the ball as well as he has. He's got 2 outs here. He's only thrown 6 pitches, so he can mow through Jones here. Aaron Boone might get another one out of him.
Yankees have a day off on Thursday. They have 3 more games in this stretch. Tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday in D.C., and then Thursday is an off day before the Cardinals come to town. One on Nolan Jones. Soft ground ball first base, and it just misses hitting the bag, a foul ball. Yankees have 6 hits. The Rockies have 5. Yankees have 4 runs to the Rockies 3. Stroman went 5. Tommy Kahnle in. Pits the 6th. And the 0-2. Soft ground ball. Right there is a Volpe. And he fires to first to get Jones. 1-2-3 inning for Kahnle as the Rockies go down in order.
Blocked from watching the big match? Save the day by using the Bank of America customized cash rewards card and choose to earn 3% cash back on online purchases like live streaming.
Arby's is full of choices. You can get your favorite stuff, 3 for $5. Incredible value. Reach in and eat whatever you grab. Arby's, we have the meats.
Chevy lets you begin every day fully charged, so you can go farther. And so can your money. Tow with confidence. Plus, stay connected with available OnStar technology. For summer adventures, Chevy's got you. Current qualified lessees can get this Equinox for around $199 a month. Or well-qualified buyers get 1.9% APR when you finance with GM Financial.
Can I have some Mike's, please?
Was this guy's day hard enough for a Mike's Hard Lemonade, Hank?
I don't know. Was it? Up to it, bunny boy.
Hard days deserve a hard lemonade.
Labor Day savings are here. Let's put fall into motion and tackle turning colors, warm up welcomes, and add life to lawns. Fall starts with Labor Day savings at the Home Depot.
This is New York. When the action heats up, we know how to get loud. Fact is, we love our Yankees, and we never miss a single game on Yes.
He's done it again.
The captain, Aaron Judge, is must-watch TV.
The show continues.
This season, don't miss Yankees baseball on Yes and the Yes app.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Monitor Einstein scoreboard, 4-3. Yankees over the Rockies. It'll be the bottom third of the Yankee order. Gomber's still in there. Trevino, Verdugo, and LeMahieu. And the pitch. There's a strike. Gomber is 30 years old from Winter Garden, Florida. 6 big league season. Coming off a great game Tuesday's win in Washington, 7 innings, 1 run. After giving up the home run to Judge, Judge's 50th. He's now given up 26 home runs this year. That's the most in the National League.
You know, Michael, nobody up in the bullpen, so I'm kind of looking at Canley's stats. This is his 39th game. Only 3 times has he gone more than 1 inning, but with nobody up, you got to figure he's going back out there unless they get somebody up late. I mean, possibly, hit Romo and Blackman and then go to the pen, or try to get him through another inning. Just have to wait and see.
Now, remember, Weaver was up. So he's throwing pitches out there, so it wouldn't take him that long to reheat. And there's nobody out. We'll keep an eye on the pen, though.
Yeah, this is also, you got to put in, because this is a back-to-back game for Canley. He threw yesterday, just an inning. But his longest outing is 1.1 innings this year. So.
And Paul, we always talk about how each game is interconnected.
Yeah.
Well, the Yankees are getting blown out yesterday, essentially 9-2, but they had to get those 3 outs. And I mean, when your starter gives you 3 innings, you've got to get those 3 outs. And the last guy they went to was Tommy Canley, and it does actually, you pay the toll for that today. Pitch outside to Verdugo. Yankees did make a move. They have designated Michael Tonkin for assignment, and Phil Bickford is in the bullpen for them. And Bickford's there pretty much for kind of length that they need, so if Stroman had a short outing. That one is looped into left field. On the run is Jones. He'll put it away for the second out. Well, Saturday morning cartoons are back. Check out a new episode of Bronx Buds, Yes's first ever animated series for the whole family. Follow the adventures of Bash, Rib, Oscar, and their baseball bunch. Hexclad presents Bronx Buds. New episode streaming now exclusively on the Yes app. Here's LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2. Singled and scored in the second. Struck out in the fourth. Pitch up and away. 1-0. Grounded to second base, and Gomber works a 1-2-3 inning as the Yankees go down in order. We'll go to the 7th. Yankees up by 1.
Are you joking? You're joking. Tell me you're joking.
It's a little early for jokes, but here goes. This muffin goes on vacation. What's happening? You said joking 3 times. That's why I'm here. Anyway, this muffin.
Well, I was just excited about my new car.
New car? Oh, you don't need a joke. You need a Jake. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent can help you choose the coverage you need.
All right, I got a show, so.
You forgot your toothbrush, Jimmy Fallon.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Makes it look so easy.
Electrified. Hanguk Tire. This is you. And this is your first hunch of the season.
It's parlay time.
With FanDuel, a 3-week free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV will give you many more.
Buffalo. It's Broncos time. I'd take the over.
And you can easily act on whichever one speaks to you.
Eagles, Browns, Broncos, Bills. They all...
And make every moment more.
New customers bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets. Plus, every customer gets a 3-week free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV. Only from FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Hi!
Need new glasses? Buy one pair, get one free at Vision Works. How can you see me squinting? I can't. I'm just telling everyone. Hey!
Buy one pair, get one free for back to school. Vision Works. See the difference.
Kick off your Labor Day weekend at Yankee Stadium on Friday, August 30th with Aaron Judge football jersey night. The Yankees take on the Cardinals, and the first 18,000 guests in attendance will receive an Aaron Judge football jersey, courtesy of Bank of America. Tickets are going fast, so get yours today at Yankees.com. We've seen a preview of these jerseys already, Michael.
Look at you. I stepped away for a moment. I just
jacked your
promos.
Yeah.
Wow. Love it. 4-3, Yankees lead. It'll be 9-1-2 in the Rockies order as we start the 7th inning. Drew Romo and Canely still out there as Cousins is warming up in the pen. I think you were right, though, Paul. The two lefties and the changeup plays well against the lefties. That's why Canely's in. Romo with an RBI single in the 4th inning against Stroman. 7th inning is presented by Energizer.
The Energizer Bunny. It's been around for a while, huh?
It's because it's the Energizer Bunny.
That's right. It's not going anywhere.
Nope. 2-1. There's Cousins. You know, we were talking about Tonkin being designated for assignment today. And you could just tell that this was a tough one for Aaron Boone to do. Because although Tonkin has not pitched that well of late, there was a stretch there that he was a big part of the bullpen.
Well, I mean, they caught lightning in a bottle, no doubt about it, for about a month and a half. Tonkin was really good in getting outs and putting zeros up on the board.
Ground ball to first. LeMahieu flips to Canely. You know, Joe Girardi always talks about the days.
Well, that's where you get away from all the analytics, all the numbers, all the papers, everything. You're dealing with people.
See if they turn Blackman loose on 3-0. He has 8 home runs. Taking all the way. 3-1. Now 3-2. Looked at 5 pitches. Count is full.
Yeah, he saw 2 back-to-back fastballs from Tommy Canely, and you probably count on one hand how many times that's happened this year.
And the payoff. That time he got the change.
Back to the changeup. It just goes to show you, Tommy Canely, the confidence he has in that pitch to be able to throw it in any count.
And he walked him. Well, it's time to name that Yankee, brought to you by Prevagen. I've got to be honest, neither one of us know this.
I don't even have a guess. Not Aaron Small, but
Nah, never. No chance. That's a 10.5. That's not enough. No chance.
You know what? You just made me feel better about myself.
No.
You gave it a 10.5.
Do not even feel a second of remorse. Tommy Canely departs. They're going to bring in Cousins to face Tovar. Time runs at first.
This summer is the perfect time to get away with a great deal on your favorite Hyundai models. All backed by America's best warranty, plus 3 years or 36,000 miles of complimentary maintenance. Add more joy to your journey. Hurry into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. But act fast. The hottest deals of the summer won't last. Get in and get away now. Lease an all-wheel drive Tucson for $229 a month or get 1.99% APR or up to $1,250 bonus cash. Hurry in to the Hyundai Getaway sales event.
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live. That's why Spectrum offers the fastest speeds in more neighborhoods than any other provider.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month. Call 1-866-895-3521.
With Spectrum Internet, you can power all of your devices to enjoy streaming, video chatting, and gaming. I rely on Spectrum Internet. You should too. Call now.
Have you ever dreamt about playing for the Yankees? Well, what if we told you there's a place to actually live that dream? It's the New York Yankees Fantasy Camp at George M. Steinbrenner Field in Tampa, Florida. Space is limited, so scan the QR code today for more information. Well, Jake Cousins comes on to face Ezekiel Tovar. Blackman is at first. High fly ball, deep left, going back. Verdugo still back, and he makes the play in front of the wall. Blackman will head back to first. Tovar gave it a ride.
Oh, right, just enough off the end of the bat, and a good solid play by Verdugo. Obviously, the sun field, see the slider, just enough bite at the end to get it to the end of the bat. Verdugo gets a great jump on it and fighting the sun the whole way. Way outs and big plays really turn huge when you're in one-run games. I mean, the difference of that ball going off the wall or going out of the ballpark, I mean, such a big play.
Hits the Doyle up and in. That sets up the slider now low and away. 1-0.
Yeah, Cousins is very good at throwing that two-seamer in just enough where he can get back to that slider. This one got away from him, obviously just took off up and in.
One and one on Brenton Doyle.
Well, that's just confusion right there for a hitter. You think he's going right back to a slider. Good job by Trevino to back up that, throw another fastball. Now you can go back to your slider.
And he did. 1-2.
Really has not thrown his really good slider that starts on the outside corner and ends up off the plate. That's your strikeout pitch.
Holds up on that slider.
Yeah, you got to agree there, huh?
Oh, absolutely. 4-3 Yankees lead. We're in the top of the seventh. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 on. Runner goes. High fly ball left field. Verdugo backing up, making the play for the final out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. At the end of 6.5 innings of play, it's time for the 7th inning stretch. Yankees lead the Rockies 4-3, but will stay right here as they honor America in the Bronx.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you rise and remove your caps? Today, the New York Yankees are honoring as their veteran of the game, United States Navy Seaman Thomas Schneider from the Bronx, who served in World War II. The Yankees say, thank you, Thomas. Robert Merrill's rendition of God Bless America.
It really doesn't matter what your politics are. The military, these people are serving our country, and they need help. The United States is so much better than every other country, and it would not happen without people who risk their lives, and that's who you're supporting.
I want to hear what you rate the Tunnel to Towers Foundation.
Right, which is always high pressure when I'm sitting right next to the guy. It's like, but we'll give it 10, even though I don't generally give 10s. That's a rookie score. But we'll give it 10. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't a 10.
So let's do good together.
Let's do it.
Order Pizza Hut now and get a free large pizza later. That's a free pizza on your next order. So you can pizza now, then pizza again. Free pizza means your next dinner is covered. Your future self will thank you. Get it while it's hot. Only at Pizza Hut.
The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. So make it your best summer ever with Ford. Get your ideal combination of power and capability. And experience hands-free highway driving technology with Ford Blue Cruise, available on select vehicles. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now. Returning lessees can now lease a Ford Explorer for just $319 a month for 24 months, only at your local Ford stores. Time for your Ford Studio Update. Bob and Jack with you. Yankees with 4 runs on the board. Maybe more to come with Torres, Soto, and Judge coming up.
All right, Judge already has 50. Why not go for 51? And here's how great Aaron Judge is. Gomber missed with an 0-2 curveball, and by his reaction on the mound, he was exhaling and saying, okay, I got away with it. But he didn't, because the next pitch was a changeup. Judge reached out and turned that into number 50.
All right, we're going to recap all of that coming up on the postgame. We'll see you then, guys.
You Bob Jack, 4-6-2 for the Yanks, 3-5-0 for the Rockies. Gomber went 6. McMahon with an RBI double. Marcus Stroman went 5, 3 runs, and Aaron Judge in the first inning hit his 50th home run. His 3rd season of 50 or more home runs. 52, 62, and now 50 with over a month to go. Jeff Criswell comes on in relief, faced the top of the Yankee order. And Torres fouled away. Check out the Energizer stats. Gleyber has a 20-game on-base streak, tied for the second longest of his career. He had 22 games, 2019, 5 years ago. Soft ground ball, second base. Rogers, 1 down here in the 7th.
Michael, you need to really help me here and tell me what's going to happen. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow, a suspended game starts before the Toronto-Boston game. This is suspended like a month ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when it was suspended, Danny Jensen, the catcher, was at the plate. And I think it was a strike. No, so it was in the second inning. Now they're going to finish the game tomorrow. Well, Danny Jensen's no longer with the Blue Jays.
High fly ball, deep right field off the bat of Soto. There it goes. See ya. Into the bleachers, a long home run. And the Yankees lead 5-3.
Michael, it's another matinee. The Judge and Soto show, right? And that was a bomb there. That hit the back of the bullpen for his 37th of the year. 418 feet. Michael, how many times can you say these guys are fun to come to the ballpark and watch, huh?
Soto and Judge and Soto, it works. 37 home run. 95th Ribby. Here's Judge. Can they go back to back? High fly ball, right field. Cave back. He's on the track. He's at the wall. Back to back. He's done it again. A 2-home run day for Judge. Home run number 51. And the Yankees lead.
Mike, we need a handshake. They're having too much fun. What you say? There's got to be another league these guys need to play in, right?
I don't know what league could hold them right now.
Wow. Just thinking, before this inning started, it's just too close for comfort. You're only up a run, and all of a sudden, Soto and Judge, see you.
He doesn't do many curtain calls. Let's see if he gets one now. You know what that reminded me of right then? When Roger Maris hit the 61st, that same kind of, I'm embarrassed to do this.
Yeah, he didn't stand tall. He got it over with. But you see Juan Soto, little breaking ball right there. And off the back wall, a bomb. And then Aaron Judge, ball away, take it away. You know what, Michael? He didn't even get that ball. But he's so strong and so good. And it makes it into the bleachers. All of a sudden now, 3-run lead. Looks much better for Aaron Boone.
And if you're a reliever, you're brought in here. All right, keep it 1 run. And I know this is a tough part of the order, and he's given a back-to-back to Soto and Judge and a somewhat shy Judge.
It's kind of like, I'm giving you a curtain call, but this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do, right?
51 home runs. Now, Soto, in his first year in the Bronx, is having a magnificent year.
Yeah.
So the two of them have gone back-to-back now 6 times, tied for the most in franchise history with Damon and Teixeira did in 2009. So he's having a magnificent year. That one is drilled deep to center field. Doyle back, still back, track, wall. See ya! Oh, ho, ho! Into Monument Park! Putting on a show!
We've talked about what Big G could mean to this lineup. I mean, now he's swinging the bats. You've got 3 guys that on any given day on one swing can put one in the seats. What a fun inning for the Yankees.
Can Chisholm make it 4 straight? Takes a pitch low, 1-0.
It's so funny. If you watch and track his at-bats, he gets closer and closer, starts hitting line drives. Next thing you know, he starts hitting monuments.
Soto, Judge, Stanton. The way it's written up. The way you planned it.
He kind of lunged the other night at that 3-run homer. There was no lunge there. That was an absolute rocket, a line drive, 400 plus. Look at the excitement of Aaron Judge. He knows how much that means to get Stanton going too.
Oh, nice grab there by Criswell, and he retires. Chisholm, 2 away.
You talk about a bad luck day with Chisholm, but not here. Wow. Don't move that camera. That is my favorite look at the home runs in Yankee Stadium now. Fans, players, everybody loves it.
The joy and exultation by his teammates. One and one on Volpe.
Look at the bedlam. I mean, people are paying tickets to come and watch this show right now. I mean, how many is Aaron Judge going to hit today? Is Soto going to have a good day? Yeah, now you better put Big G in that conversation.
1-2 on Anthony Volpe. A smiling seventh inning.
Michael, did the big two turn into the big three here all of a sudden?
Volpe down on strikes. What an inning. What an unbelievable inning by the Yankees. And the guys that are supposed to hit the ball out, they do. Soto goes yard. Judge said, wait a minute. I want in on this. He goes yard. Back to back. Let's add one more. Giancarlo Stanton. He hits one out into Monument Park. Back to back to back.
The finest premium arena club in the world comes alive in Brooklyn. Welcome to Crown Club, the Brooklyn Nets' most exclusive club in Barclays Center. Featuring a menu curated by a major food group with Carbone classics and a world-class wine list. To learn more about premium memberships at Barclays Center, visit brooklynnets.com/crown-club.
Warm, generous, and a constant encouragement for me to follow my heart. Did you know that African Americans experience chronic kidney disease at a rate that's 25% higher than white Americans? And we're almost 4 times more likely to develop kidney failure. Diabetes and high blood pressure are leading causes of kidney disease, which can result in kidney failure, needing dialysis, or a kidney transplant. The good news is that you have the power to check out how well your kidneys are doing and learn ways to prevent them from failing. So go to your doctor and get yourself checked out. Visit linkmylovetv.org to learn more. Get the facts, get checked, and get healthy.
We are for places of awe and wonder. For monuments and stories that bind us together. We are the National Park Foundation, and with your support, we protect our country's most treasured places. For today and for always. Support today at nationalparks.org.
Well, it's been a minute since the Yankees have gone back to back to back. In fact, it was September 17th of 2020. Gardner, LeMahieu, and Voit did it. And now, Soto, Judge, and Stanton have done it. What a show. Every day's a show. And a pitch to McMahon up and away.
You know, before all the excitement started, Mike, I was asking you a question about that makeup game. And then we had some fun there. We had 3 home runs in a row. But
well, the answer is Danny Jan's going to be the first player in baseball history to play in one game for 2 teams.
Nice.
Yeah, because Alex Cora's already said he's playing him for the Red Sox.
Very nice. I like it. I like your answer. What an odd situation.
Yep. You might hear in the background fans serenading Aaron Judge with MVP. Listen, no disrespect whatsoever meant to Bobby Witt Jr., who's having a great season. He's the MVP.
I mean, should you even have a vote at this point? I mean, it's ridiculous.
And what I was also saying before Judge hit the home run, Soto is having a magnificent season.
Yeah.
Now, if it's not for Witt and it's not for Judge, Soto's the MVP of the American League. And how many people could have the year that Soto's having and be overshadowed by his own teammate who's having a year that you can't express how great it is.
You know, you don't want to use the word dwarfed, but it's just like the numbers that Aaron Judge is putting up there makes everybody else's good years look very average. I think Aaron Judge is even having fun now.
They're having fun with the fans out there, I'll tell you that. Yankees. Luke Weaver trying to get Ryan McMahon to start out the 8th inning. I mean, when the Yankees made the trade for Soto, this is what they envisioned, this kind of dynamic duo. And they have been everything that you could have possibly wanted when you drew it up during the offseason. They've complemented each other. They've driven each other. And they have put together a season that only the likes of Ruth and Gehrig could even appreciate. And, you know, the voting is in. Congratulations to Aaron Judge on being voted the Montefiore Einstein Player of the Week. Last 6 games, 5 home runs, 8 ribbies. On base, 462. OPS of 1.557. Now, for those that don't know, that's not normal.
No, what he's doing is not normal either.
And it's hard to compare eras. And I think that sometimes you kind of lose the joy when you do that. Because the game was completely different. Mm-hmm. Completely different. But baseball is a sport that's built on numbers. The numbers are the bedrock of what the sport's about and how we compare Ruth and Gehrig to Bonds and whatever. And when you crunch the numbers and you run them through, the only players that even come close to doing what Judge and Soto have done are Ruth and Gehrig. So, I mean, it's not like hyperbole. It's happening.
Yeah, it's just, like I said, you appreciate it more, Michael, when you're in our chair watching this day in and day out. It's just not the highlights catching on the TV, just what he does for this team, what these two have done for this team. When this time, has come where people are starting to help out, but there was a time where it was, 2 plus the other 7, and it's just they've carried the load all year.
Those two guys did a good job a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, for the longest time, it was Judge and Soto, and oh no.
Yeah.
Now it's oh no, another home run by Aaron Judge. 51 home runs he has, and we're not in September. Just think about that. 2-1, 2-2. Well, I guess the count was wrong, so that's a strikeout of Rogers. So 1 away. And I hate to do this to James because after the 50th home run, he was on pace for 62. He's got to be on pace for more now. 63. So that would break the record. Here's Tolia. 1-0. On Tolia. Tolia is 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. Good change, 2-1.
It's been a little 6-game homestand, right, Michael?
Mm-hmm.
And we're not finished yet. Judge has got 7 home runs so far in the 6 games.
Amazing. Well, let's see the odds. Does he come up? Well, you got the bottom of the order. And then a couple people have to get on to get him another swing. Weaver. There's one. Good play there by Volpe to go up. So Judges do up 6 in the 8th inning. You know, if you're a Yankee fan, you're not thinking there's going to be a bottom of the 9th. So Judges do up 6th.
You know, once Weaver threw that ball high, Volpe did a good job at just securing the ball, get the out. Don't try to be a hero and turn a double play. You know, you're looking at it closing this game out now with a 4-run lead.
Here's Jake Cave, 4 hits yesterday. He has 1 hit and a run scored today, 1 for 3. Yankees lead 7-3. We're in the top of the 8th. 0-1. Diving back, Tolia. And the 0-2. Check swing. Did he go? Well, they were looking for an umpire to check, but there's nobody at third base. They're playing with the 3 umpires because Nick Morley got hurt on the broken bat by Stanton. But they say that Cave held up 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. And that'll do it. The top of the 8th. Rocky strand 1. 6-man up. 7-3 Yanks.
Volatility is everywhere. But how you see it is everything. While the world fights uncertainty, Crow can help your business. Embrace volatility. Crow. Audit, tax, consulting.
At Toyota's national sales event, we've got a long lineup of vehicles for summer fun, like Camry, RAV4, Highlander, BZ4X, Tundra, Corolla Hybrid, Tacoma, Sienna, Corolla Hatchback, Sequoia, Prius Prime, RAV4 Hybrid, Land Cruiser, GR Supra, Toyota Crown, Ford.
Right now, get Tundra with 1.99% APR for 48 months, plus $1,000 TFS subvention APR cash, or lease a new 2024 Tundra for just $499 a month.
Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
When life spells heartburn, how do you spell relief? ROLAIDS. Rolaids dual active formula begins to neutralize acid on contact. Rolaids spells relief.
Another health insurance commercial, another aqua aerobics scene.
Yep, most health insurance companies see us all the same. Smiley seniors, golfing, hiking.
Don't forget antiquing.
That's why I chose Humana. They see me, not a stereotypical senior. I'm pre-diabetic, so I talked one-on-one with the Humana health educator who really helped me. Now I'm taking free cooking and meditation classes.
Not aqua aerobics.
Better care begins with listening. Humana, a more human way to health care.
And it is time for baseball. New York Yankees baseball. Drilled deep to left field. There it goes. See ya. His 40th home run. I don't even know what to say. He reads it. Looks so easy. Time for the Audi Electric Moment. Experience a fully electric Audi vehicle at your local Tri-State Audi dealer today.
We're still talking about it. Juan Soto, number 37. Aaron Judge, number 51. And yeah, Big G, number 23. Back to back to back. That's your electric moments.
I mean, that was the very definition of electric.
Wow.
Electrified the crowd. Lucas Gilbreth comes on for the Rockies, and Trevino fouls it back. This will be his third game this season. Now, this is the fourth time that Soto, Judge, and Stanton have homered in the same game. Yankees won the first 3 games. You see Holmes getting ready. Popped up. Tolia. One away. Let's check out the T-Mobile coverage cam. So after these home runs, these are the celebrations. And those two have been celebrating a lot. The team loves it as well. The just unadulterated joy that those home runs brought this crowd and also this team. Strike 2 Verdugo. And now you get a chance to relive it again on the iPad. That one is looped into left field. It's a base hit. Second hit for Verdugo. Yankees Baseball on Yes is brought to you in part by Delta, the official airline of the New York Yankees. Delta, keep climbing. And by Ford, the official SUV of the Yankees.
Glimmer of hope there with Verdugo with the home run and yesterday, and now a couple dunkers and a couple hits today. We're just seeing a better, kind of body presence out there too. He just looks like he's starting to come out of it.
America's heroes need your help. Donate $11 a month to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation at t2t.org. Two on LeMahieu. So this is the 12th time this year that Judge and Soto have homered in the same game. And it's also the 12th time that Judge and Stanton have homered in the same game. So you might be wondering, Paul, well, what's the record, the Yankee record for duos that have homered the most in the same game? Well, the magic year of 1961, Maris and Mantle did it 14 times, 14 games. Giambi and Soriano in 2002 did it 13. Judge and Rizzo, 2022, did it 13. And 2022, Judge and Stanton did it 12 times.
Did I not warn you, Michael, in my keys to the game to get your vocal cords ready? You were going to have some home run calls.
You know what? Bringing it all back. Yep. What a key to the game. Fouled away. You know, that water bottle, it looks like a shot glass on his head.
Yeah, you know what? We've talked so many times on it. You know, you see Aaron Judge on TV, but until you walk up next to him and have a conversation, you don't realize how big he is. Which also amazes me because you don't see somebody that big as athletic as he is, as an outfielder, running bases, doing all the, the fundamental things of the game of baseball, too. Not just hitting the ball 500 feet every once in a while, just pretty much doing everything.
Runner goes, and that one's chopped past the diving Tolia into right field. Verdugo will go to third. Second hit of the day for LeMahieu. First and third, one out. All right, it's time for the exit velocity on those 3 home runs presented by Spectrum. Soto's 102.7, travel 418. Judge 103.3, just 371. And then Stan said, hold my beer, 110.5, 425 feet.
Yeah, I thought he hit his the hardest. And you know what? Again, Stanton usually doesn't elevate it that much. Those were just long line drives.
Well, we are inching closer to seeing Soto and Judge this inning as Yankees have runners on first and third with 1 man out. Romo goes out and tosses with Gilbreth. Soto's on deck. First have to deal with Gleyber Torres. 7-3 Yanks. Yankees face the Nationals next tomorrow night in D.C. and the Nationals just beat Atlanta 5-1, so they'll travel from Atlanta back home.
You got Houston and Baltimore tonight, right?
Yep. And Arizona beat Boston 7-5 at Fenway. On Torres. Now 0-2.
And Michael, just a quick little update on Nick Marley. He's being evaluated by the Yankees medical staff right now. We'll give you any more updates if we get them before the end of the game.
Thank you, Meredith. Wish him good thoughts for Nick Marley. The 0-2. Fouled away, still 0-2. Verdugo at third. LeMahieu's at first. 1 man out. We're in the 8th. Yankees up by 4. And the pitch. 1-2. So let's calculate some of the damage. 37 home runs for Soto. He now has 95 ribbies. Judge with his 2 home runs has 51. And he now has 122 ribbies. Driven deep to left field. Fair ball. It's trouble. See ya. A bullet into the seats. A 3-run home run for Gleyber Torres. And the Yankees are pouring it on. They lead 10-3.
Wow, all of a sudden, Gleyber Torres is your new leadoff hitter. He's had great at-bats as far as working the count, and now a big 3-run homer. Gleyber Torres wants to get in on the action. His 11th of the year. You know, Michael, bottom of the 6th, you're looking at a 1-run game. All of a sudden, 10-3.
Well, Bud Black has seen enough with Soto and Judge coming up. He's going to the bullpen.
Yeah, I mean, Gleyber Torres, just great balance there. Sometimes you see him rocking them back and forth with that leg kick. But watch, he just holds it, and then just sees where the ball is and just turns on it and is able to keep it fair. Michael, you getting tired of the home run calls yet?
Not a bit.
You're good.
Not a bit. And that home run also assures us that we're going to see Judge hit.
Yeah.
But first it'll be Soto. So the Yankees lead this 10-3. They've enjoyed this homestand. Obviously, 3 games on the road, a very quick road trip, short one. And Thursday's an off day, and then 3 games against the St. Louis Cardinals. And then the Yankees hit a little bit of a longer road trip with 3 against Texas, in Texas, and 3 against the Cubs. Will they bring their home run swing on the road? 11 home runs for Gleyber Torres. He has 4 RBIs on the day, giving him 49 on the season.
You know, when you break down the season, Michael, off to a great start, then you had so many worries. Now, all of a sudden, this is like as good as you feel about the Yankee offense in a long time. With Stanton back, Verdugo a couple hits, DJ a couple hits, Judge and Soto, you don't have to worry about those 2. And now Big G back in the lineup. All of a sudden, the lineup got really long and trying to very, very hard to navigate if you're a pitcher.
If you're wondering about the Nats series and the projected starters, we have it for you. Parker against Cortez. That's tomorrow night, 6:45 Eastern on Yes. Then Garrett Cole against Patrick Corbin. And then Wednesday on Prime, it'll be Rodon against Mackenzie Gore. Justin Lawrence will take over. This will be his 46th game. We told you on Friday, the bullpen has the worst ERA in baseball. The starters have the worst ERA in baseball. They allow the most runs per game than any team in baseball, and it's showing up in this one. But they held the Yankees to just 2 runs yesterday and 3 runs on Friday, but they exploded for the 10 here. 3 in the 7th, 3 in the 8th. The Yankees still batting. First pitch to Soto out of the zone, 1-0. Spike Lee. You know what he said? The Yankees right now, they're doing the right thing.
He was having a little conversation with Judge there on the on-deck circle, too, and actually sporting a 99 jersey.
1-0. 2-0. On Soto. Well, if you're a pitcher, you know how pitchers look at the lineup?
Yeah.
And, I mean, how do you navigate the 3 of them?
Well, like I was saying before, I mean, a month ago it was very easy. Let's Judge and Soto beat us. But now it's like, all right, well, we're going to be careful with them. But now you've got Stanton. Now you've got Verdugo swinging a little bit better. Gleyber, for some reason, since he's been in the leadoff spot, has been a much better hitter.
Three and 2 on Soto. So Soto has 2 ribbies on the day, 2 for 3 with a walk. And he swings and misses. The sweeper down on strikes. And here comes that man.
As Mark Jackson would say.
2 home runs for Judge, 51 on the season. Sit back and enjoy right now. He gets another at bat. Grounded up the middle and grabbed there by Tovar. Fires to first, and he took a base hit away from Judge for the final out of the 8th. But the Yankees, their 5th home run of the game. Gleyber Torres, a 3-run bullet right down the left field line inside the pole. And when it lands, the Yankees have a 10-3 lead.
We love home internet from T-Mobile. Now Mesh boosts Wi-Fi all over your home. Take a class in your attic. That dead spot is gone. Stream LA in your man cave. Learn to paint on your lawn.
He's glorious.
For a limited time, get a free upgrade to Home Internet Plus. Just $50 a month.
Get 2.9% APR for 36 months plus $1,000 purchase allowance on most 2024 Cadillac models when you finance through Cadillac Financial.
This is a classic got up too fast from tying your shoes back injury. Not to be confused with the you threw your back out sneezing back injury. Lucky for you, an Amazon One medical provider can help. And if it comes down to needing meds, Amazon Pharmacy will deliver them to your door. Of course, you have to get to the door.
It's time for the Chevy Play of the Game.
Well, there's been a lot of them, but this capped off the back-to-back-to-back. Big G is 23rd of the year. What make that the play of the game, Michael?
Well, on social media, you know, MLB posts the 3 home runs in a row. And reposting that post is Patrick Mahomes. And he said, not a Yankee fan, but this is 3 fire emojis.
Nice.
Tim Meza will try to get the final 3 outs as the Yankees try to take the series. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Rockies. Yankees lead by 7, 10-3. There's a strike. When you're doing something that one of the best in another sport takes notice of, you know it's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, you always love it when other athletes, you know, compliment what you're doing because you know what, whether it's a different sport or not, you know that, you know, they're playing with the best of best. And as you said, Michael, just the respect of something like that, it means a lot.
One and 2 on Nolan Jones. Fouled away. I mean, if you go to a Yankee game now, and no matter what the score is, it just doesn't make sense to leave until you know that they've had their last at bat.
And you have noticed, I mean, people were staying around. We had the blowout the other day against Colorado, and, you know, they were here for the Judge's last at bat. It's just the way it is.
And he stays. Why shouldn't you?
Yeah, that's right. Just in case he gets another at bat, huh?
3 and 2 on Jones. That one is looped and over the leaping try of Chisholm for a base hit for Jones. Well, fans, after the final out, get highlights, analysis, clubhouse interviews, and we'll hear from the manager. Plus, a look ahead to the series with the Nationals. That's all coming up on the WB Mason Yankees postgame. I'm sure Meredith will talk to Judge and Soto and Stanton and Boone.
She's going to need the, you know, that little booth that she sets up on the field.
Yeah.
She's going to need that for the post-game show.
The home run show. High fly ball center field off the bat of Romo. Judge is there. This copyrighted telecast presented by authority of the New York Yankees and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Want to know? Grounded and grabbed it by LeMahieu. There's one on the first, not in time. Rockies down to their final out.
Just got to throw their out there, Michael. I like their chances right here.
You think so?
Yeah, I really do.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Here's Ezekiel Tovar. Tovar 1 for 4. 1-0.
Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. In a city that never sleeps and find I'm a #1, top of the list, king of the hill, a #1. These little town blues a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York. spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. city that never sleeps, and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it, New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New York.
Thank you for watching this live stream on Yankees Highlights. Subscribe to this channel and never miss out on these videos and streams. Have a great night, everyone.